Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And you'll have to excuse me once again. I have to be very, very quiet this morning. But we are back, and I'd like to welcome you back. We are here. It's DCUO Delta Crow, and it is episode 6. Metropolis Part 2. And last time we were here, ladies and gentlemen, we were here at Strikers Island, where I had to cut short because we were running a little bit out of time that day. So this will be Part 2 of Metropolis, and I'll have to be very apologetic if the first video will not be called Part 1 of Metropolis, because I had streamed the video before I even gotten a chance to configure if I was going to make this a part 1 or not. So with that said, before we even continue, I'd like to apologize for not being able to stream up the second part to Area 51, where I did start the first part of Area 51, but I did not get to finish Area 51 because way too many people were going in and out of the alert, so I just decided to not finish not to publish the video. Plus, when I did stream it the first time, it didn't go through. So, once again, I'd like to apologize about that. I'm on type PvE, so I don't get attacked by any enemy players while I'm doing this tutorial of Metropolis. After this tutorial, I will be doing another tutorial of Gotham City, and hopefully I finish Gotham City within one video, so that way it won't stream into 2 videos instead of 1. So, with that being said, let's continue on to Strikers Island. And whoa, what just happened there? I think I got like bumped by that stupid bounce thing that just sat there and got me a little. Okay. And then this is Strikers Island. This is, I have no idea what this is, but apparently this is like a force field-like thing. They do a transport thing. You never see anything coming up here, but yeah. And here, this is where they have the main area towards the entrance, where you begin one of the alert missions for Strikers Prison. I've actually completed that twice. It isn't hard, but if you're facing Gorilla Grodd, you might want to be at a very high level of gear, because he will destroy you. There's no problem in getting through it, if you ask me, but everybody has their own opinion. But for me, the most hardest part is Grodd. Gorilla Grodd is the most toughest. So with that said, we continue on. And I don't know why, but for some strange reason, they decided to use toys for Strikers Island. I have no idea what this is about, but this is just crazy. What is that? Scares me. Oh my god. That reminds me of the scene from Chucky. I wanna play. Wanna play with me? It's crazy. I can't stand these things. They're freaking annoying. He's scared the hell out of me too. But anyway, yeah, this little area you have to do something, and you get a mark of triumph for doing this mission. So it's not cool because it scares me, but it is part of the game, so if they are part of it, then I might as well say. And here's someone that's doing the mission as of right now. I hope they don't group me up, because I'm just showing you guys what Strikers Island is. I would love to go inside and just show you Strikers Island, but I don't want to sit there and be doing the mission. So, because I already did like once or twice, so I'm not going back in there again. Because it is a little difficult. I'm not saying it is that difficult, but it is if you're not geared up enough. and I just was geared up enough to get by. So that tell you how tough that really is. And this is actually the top. Well, no, not the very top, but this is the top part of Strikers Island. This little area of Strikers Island reminds me of that cruiser that Stag used in Saints Row the Third. That reminds me of that. It's kind of a little replica of that. The difference is Strikers Island is revolving around water, so they were in the sky. And there's not much really to show about Strikers Island, so that's about it. And once again, Strikers Island is tough on the inside, and on the outside, there's a bunch of dolls that are just creepy. So continue on. This area right here, this is the west south side of Metropolis, and this is actually where one of the stations of the heroes are. This is the Chinatown district, and this is where the Chinatown police station is. The one I like the most is the Little Bohemia PD, where I first started off in the first part 2 Metropolis tutorial. But yeah. See, it says it right up there. You can't really see it, so I'm sorry if it's. And I hope I did okay, but the streaming on the screen, I kind of had to like downpour my brightness on my TV, so I think that did a little bit, but now it's like harder for me to see. So for where you guys can see, it's kind of harder for me to see, so you have to give me a little props, because I'm actually working in the dark here. So this is the Chinatown PD station, Metropolis PD station. Now, of course, you guys all know that they almost look similar to one another, the police stations. It's the same thing for the villains. If you ever been a villain, you were in a villain's hideouts. They almost look the same, so there's no need for me to go inside for you to see, because you're always inside. Even when you go out of the Brainiac spaceship in the beginning of the game, you're directly into one of the police stations. Like for if you're a mentor of Batman, you're in Gotham's police station. If you're mentor of Wonder Woman, you're here at Chinatown, and if you're Superman, you're at Little Bohemia police station. And of course, that means like if you're like, if it must be for like the Green Lantern and Aquaman and what's his name, Cyborg. That would be the Midtown police station, which I actually want to show you right now. After we go around a little bit of Chinatown to kind of get you a feel of what everything looks like. I'm going to try to cut this video very, very short. Not too short, because this is a tutorial Metropolis, so bear with me. But yeah, this kind of stuff, it gets you a good feel at like you want to be a part of this place. But with all the carnage and all the mayhem that's going on, it's kind of... If you didn't notice, this guy is Booster Gold. Till I did the Hive Alert mission for Marks of Triumphs, I had no idea this guy actually was a hero or he existed. I had no idea. So for me to even notice this guy now, it's kind of makes me a little doo-doo-doo, you know. So, but then again, like if you guys give me a little bit more info about who this Booster Gold guy is. What is that? Flanky cereal? Flaky cereal? Oh, these DC guys are so creative. But yeah, the guy right here is Booster Gold, and you actually have to in the Hive mission, you actually have to save him. But they give you I think they give you the option on whether you want to save him or not. But I think you have to, regardless. So yeah, that's Booster Gold. And he has all those like machines that I was just at Strikers Island. I don't know how he gets around to do all that in one setting. I don't know. But yeah, that's Booster Gold. And onward. If anyone could tell me what that building is right there, that's right there, that tall one. I think that's like the second closest to LexCorp tower, minus that thing up there, that long stringy thing, long pointy thing. I think it's like a science lab or something like that. I'm not too sure. But if you guys could if you guys know what it is exactly, then it would be really helpful for you to show me, to tell me. Just comment, whichever. If you like this video so far, like, subscribe, give any comments and details of what you think I should do next. You know, because I said I was going to do Gotham. And one other note I wanted to point out, I actually have gotten more marks of distinctions from when I began like gunning for these things. So it's kind of awesome because I was at 8 of them before, and I thought I would never get any more because I had no idea how I was getting the marks of distinctions. And I was trying so hard to find out how to get them, but someone had told me on DC Universe Online that they said like the best way to get them are to do the tier 2 marks of distinctions. And I was like, okay, why can't I do them? And then they like told me, they was like, you have to be at a certain CR, once again that's combat rating level, to be able to do the tier 2s. So I looked at the tier 2s and they said 40, you have to be at least 43, and mine's only 37 at the time. I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna get anywhere near those tier 2s until I gear up more. So for right now I'm 38 and I'm still working on March of Triumphs, which right now with March of Distinction is 13. Yeah, I got 13 marks of distinction. That's a lot of way to go if you want to get something. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Lex's tower. LexCorp Tower, the top of LexCorp. And if you don't know, most of you probably do, that are level 30, this place has the Ring War. This is where the Ring War is at. And yeah, that's a pretty good place. Now there was some building that was somewhere around here that I went to, and I seen Deathstroke, but he like blew me so far away I couldn't get time to do anything to him. So it was kind of funny. This is where you would do the Ring War, and so far it looks like the heroes have won. So yeah, this is where you do the Ring War, and the ones that are a part of it is what's that big guy's name? Kilrod or something like that. Kilowatt and Manhunter for Sinestro. Score. But yeah, so to cut this video short, that is all I will show of Metropolis. I wish I would show you more. That is the courthouse, Metropolis courthouse. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a blast, but I want to cut this short, so as short as possible, to a tutorial, so you'll have to excuse me. But once again, this has been Oompa's 8, and you have been watching DCUO Delta Crow, episode 6, Metropolis Part 2. And we'll see you later as I go through Gotham City next time on DCUO. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.